founder of the Old Castle Defense, researcher, and Web3 builder since 2016. So I built a lot of stuff, a lot of project exchanges, run front services, and everything you can imagine, and the central services as well. So today, I want to tell you about the level up of the Web3, because for the last 4 years we couldn't find really great changes here in the Web3 space on crypto. So we couldn't find really great products that will provide like additional liquidity here from the Web2. So all users still uses banks, right? And also like, but crypto payments today helps a lot to the people, like with transferring liquidity from one country to another country, right? Here we are. I want to talk to you about the mass Web3 adoption. Like, what's the next wave of the adoption of crypto? I mean, how crypto should bring new users to the Web3, right? So this we are. But previously, I want you to scan this QR code because we are going to do airdrop. I mean, of our mystery boxes in the Old Castle Defense. So it will be legendary mystery boxes, and you will have chances to receive energy. Until you won't receive energy, I won't be back handles. I won't stop talking until, you know. So yeah, just scan it, sign up, and that's it. You can sign in with just your email. We made a partnership with Gateaway, with Tweet. Once you will scan everything, let me know. It is? Yeah. Perfect. Why users are not in Web3 yet? Because of the complexity in installing wallets, right? For example, I was talking to my friend and asked him to install MetaMask to set up. For example, you will face to face with some person on the street and just ask him to install MetaMask. He will say like, what is it? And when you will continue and ask to back up his seed phrase, they won't do that, right? Because it's very complex for them, right? So losing keys. Everyone is afraid when we will say like to the people about if you will store all your money like on this wallet, you can lose your keys, you will lose your money, right? They're afraid of it because like they can lose it. It's just the words. Like for the Web2 people, it's just like afraid that can be like stealing in the pocket, and that's it. And for sure it's scams. Because for the last 4 years, there were a lot of scams in crypto, and Ponzi is like hidden economics that like make users to lose their funds. So for example, once you will invest, and everyone will be sure you that you need to invest to them to earn something. For example, like a good example here, like in the economics of Japan, you could buy your sneaker and make money, right? But people who bought the sneaker in July, he lost everything. Because like market damage on that, right? Because like people started to join in January. It's like 6 months in Ponzi like that because like people started to dump these sneakers on that. That's why. So the problem here is that we should concentrate, we are as builders, as Web3 builders, we should concentrate on providing the most honest like services to the people, right? I mean, it should be utilities, it should be platforms that will help to the people. I mean, it's providing like services that will make their life easier. For example, the wallets. Today we can see like the wallets who provided like a splitting of keys where you can just like scan your face with Face ID and also just pass in your like password. And the third party of the key will be stored like on the centralized service that will provide you easier functionality in it. So they're responsible for it, right? So yeah. How we can fix it? I can fix it, right? Because I'm already working on it. I passed 8 years of my path until today, like to make a product for the people where people will really rely on me. Why they will rely on me? Because I'm responsible for all my development, right? I need to make security for the people because people should use it, right? Why people will use it? Because it helps them, like, to solve some problems or educate them. So the thought is here that we need to provide a platform that is 100% decentralized, that is fun, where people can enjoy when they are using it, right? For example, we are using Instagram like every day, right? You're using Twitter or something like that. You're using it because you're having fun. You're like educating. You're reading other opinions. And also you're trusted this platform. That's why you're using it, right? So yeah. GameFi. In my opinion, GameFi will really change the future of the Web3 because it's the future of onboarding to the Web3. For example, what do we need for the Web2 people to join the Web3 space? What do we need to provide? If you go tell them that they need like to have a wallet, they will just tell you that we are not going to do that. It's very complex for them. They want to join with the email. We did it. It's very simple. Like we can, in the old custom defense, we can just go to the man and ask him like that register here, and he will not understand even that here is the Web3. It's like a kid when he's playing like games, you know. He's just clicking on the buttons that is highlighted, right? And he didn't read anything. So we need a platform with making it honest. I mean, to protect people to clicking on everything before they will start to educate. Because when we start to educate people, it should be step by step, you know, from the lower step to the high step until they will understand that they are in the Web3. So we made it seamless. So for example, when the users will start to play in our game, they just need to pass their email there, just click sign in button, and he can start like to confirm his transaction. Once he confirms their transactions, it's already Web3, but they don't really understand it, and they will start playing. But here is the question, how can they start to play without any funds, right? Because we are providing to them a testnet platform where our full set is distributing all the money needed for them to test it out. And once they're familiar with that, they'll do that. So here, for example, you can see the joining by the email. Here you can see like that they can pick up their seed phrase to the Google Drive by one click of the button, and it will be encrypted by their Google ID and also mobile apps as well. Because as you can see, and those friend tech showed us that there is a really great technology, PWA, that can help you. You don't need anymore like to build your own mobile app. You can just create an abstraction web app that can be stored from your like local phone. So just like add to the home screen, right? So our app you can do the same thing. So I want to talk to you. What do you think like will change the future of the Web3 with Web3 onboarding? What do you think? I mean, just abstractly.
What do you mean, Web3 onboarding?
Yeah, I mean, what will make people to use Web3, to use crypto tools? I mean, to use funds management system, to use payments.
I mean, there was this project. Was it Infinity or what was it called? I think it was Indian project. But that was like GameFi, but you could earn token as well as you progressed in the game. So there was like a money aspect to it, but entertainment, as you also mentioned, and probably sort of kind of, as maybe it was addicting as well. It was fun.
Yeah, but any GameFi project that has token inside their economics, for example, that you can earn this token,
right.
It's a pyramid scheme. It's like tokenomics where this token will be there. Because this economy can be sustainable. Because if you're earning this token, like 1 million people can earn this token. Once they're using this token and they're earning this token, they can dump this token to the market. They can sell it. So what will be the final price of this token? Everyone will sell it, right? Who will buy this token? No one. It means that it's just a drop, right? It's just nothing. That you're earning, for example, like Sweat Coin allows you just, for example, I guess everyone knows about the Sweat Coin, right? You have like Sweat wallet inside and you're walking, you're earning tokens. But this token is like costs really small amount of dollars. You can walk for a year and you will have like $1. And that's it. But you have a good like market fit, right? That you still have in mind that you're earning something. And you're still using it because like it's in your pocket, you're walking, you're earning something. But they're giving to you like less than 1% of their income. Because like they are earning more on the ads that they're providing to you in their app than they're paying to you. But we have a play for free economy. So you can play for free. And your question is, from where profit will be generated, right? This profit will be generated from the ads that you will watch. I mean, it's this, but we will distribute 100% of our profit to the free-to-play users. So it makes users, Web2 users, stats easier. So they can play without any funds, right? Because our full set is working well. It's distributed, for example, on the start. Once you're signed up, you can check your wallet. You have already $10,000 and gas tokens as well. So you can make transactions seamlessly, and you want to understand. That's what we want to provide to the users. We want, push users to the mainnet until they will understand what is the testnet. That's why our GameFi solution and the infrastructure will educate people about the risk management. Because our games contains from the two sides. You can stake USDC. For example, just imagine, I will ask you one question. Can you stake USDT with 100+% for 2 weeks? How it sounds to you? Really? I mean, it's possible. Just tell what you have in mind. Really. Here a minute or whatever. You can throw any word.
It doesn't look real.
Huh?
It doesn't look real.
Yeah, but what if I will say, just imagine that it's real.
You just can't.
But why? I mean, for example, for example, just imagine that you can stake $1 and you can receive up in 2 weeks $20, but you can lose $1 at the end. Because to take $20, you need to make your team win. But your team is an infinite amount of team members. Just like playing chess, by playing chess, you're playing to each other, right? Only 2 persons can play chess, right? Our game can play infinite amount of people on one side, infinite on another side. And one man can play for 2 teams as well. It's like hedging positions in trading stuff. Right. So we're providing high risk investments platform to users with gamification style where they can by playing, educating trading stuff. And we will help them to avoid all the scams because we will educate them, we will tell them the stories, and also we are providing all the schools there. For example, once our user, I can meet anyone on the street and ask him just sign in here because we have already beer vehicles, for example, which I'm giving to the people on the conferences, and they're really I can give it to you as well after my speech. For example, once they scan QR code, they don't even understand what the scanner did. But we developed the central referral protocol inside it, right? Daniel, today I gave it to you. Can you show it to him? Yeah. It looks like this. You can see it's under the QR code, right?
What?
And also you scan the QR code here. But there is a decentralized referral system that's 100% decentralized and on smart contracts, written on Solidity, and already pulled on chain. Once you scan it and making one transaction in our platform, you're becoming an influencer referral for all the time in all the future and on all the future chains. Just imagine. Your question is, what's the problem we solve with that, right? I mean, what we are trying to do. Do you know that the most popular scams is the referral system? I mean, because all the companies tell you, just invite members, you will receive this one, but you invited a lot of members, but they say to you that you can't withdraw your money until you earn a limited supply, but once you earn limited supply, they won't allow you to withdraw, right? I mean, we are solving it. Why? And how? So, for example, you're an influencer, you're a blogger. You have, for example, 1,000 followers. And here in Lisbon, we have East Lisbon Hackathon, right? It's a good event for you. Right. So you have 1,000 developers. And East Lisbon contacted you and tells, can you help us to engage other developers and also to let them build on the Web3? If they will say to you that you will earn $1 for each ticket for $10. So, for example, you're okay with that, right? You will provide it to the people. But, for example, you're sending your link to the people, to all your followers, and your followers starting to buy this ticket. Once they're spending $10 to buy this ticket, you receive instantly in the same transaction $1 to your wallet. I can't even touch it. No one can even touch it because it's included in the smart contract distribution layer. Smart contract distributes you your fees. No one is able to touch it because it's only yours. Because you invited this member. It's recorded on chain, and smart contract distributes rewards to you. That's why we are providing the most honest systems in payments. Because like it's a new age, age of like influencers, right? Because influencers are the only guys who can like push a lot of users in time to the Web3 space. For example, we have East Global Hacker. We have a great event here, right? We have WebSign. They have their own logos. For example, they want to accept payments like worldwide and also like to let people pay in crypto. They want like everyone knows that this course is very nice, right? It was like provided by the Elon Musk. And Elon Musk wants to influencer like to share it with their own communities, right? You're sending it with a link, they're paying, you receive instantly this amount, 10% for example, as they will configure in the smart contract. Just imagine that. I mean, I'm just talking to you, you can like answer freely. What do you think will be the next thing? I mean, for example, here we solved the problem of the referral system. Because today everyone can integrate our solution into their own smart contracts. We don't take any fees. And we also want one nomination in East Lisbon Hackathon, so everyone can do that, right? I mean, you can integrate DRS into your... It sounds like a pain, right? Like a C, but not. I mean, you can integrate DRS into your smart contract. And also like accept payments worldwide, and influencers will be interested. Because they know that you have a great course, you're selling a great product, they just pay for it, you receive like as an influencer, you receive your income. And everything automatically, and no one will be able like, to cancel this thing. Because we're validating all the smart contracts code about that, and we have a database of the influencers who will do that. Right? We only do that as influencers. It makes sense. I mean here, I really see the way of the GameFi in the Web3. Because like everyone likes games, everyone likes have fun. And also like GameFi is not like games, it's gamification. It's like gaming finance. When you're like pushing people into playing stuff, but behind the playground, they have economy inside. So once people start to interact with an app, with the game, they start to actually invest, but they can't understand that. As we have a full set, we are distributing all the money to them, and everything distributed like by the smart contract. Our game currently on the 95% decentralized, and we will reach 100% decentralization next year. What does it mean? That means that we won't have a central party in our smart contracts. No one will be able to change anything in our smart contracts. We will have like a fully decentralized governance system inside it by our tokens. Our tokens won't be in the game. It will be like with a limited supply. I mean, everything will be honest, right? Because, you know, one time I was thinking about like that a lot of people are doing so much great products, but actually like they're greedy, and also like they're starting to scam all the people, and also like dump their shit coins on the people. But people buying it, right? So here we are, we want to educate people about the risk management, investment stuff, without their understanding. As I said, like your kid can play games without understanding, and he can tell you what he did before, right? But he just clicked the buttons. The same thing we are going to provide here in the old castle effect. So here you can see Web2 and Web3 games. I am about all the games globally. I mean, simple games that you're like addicted to. There is, so you're playing arcade games. You're playing like racers, right? Like Dota, CS:GO, like all these games, like shooters. Just imagine that. How Web3 can help these games? Question to you all.
I think one of the ways that these people get attracted is like, I don't know if that's something to combine NFT technology, but imagine if you actually had, you know, the Pac-Man title fully that it is yours. Like back in the day, if you did it in that machine, if that went off, there's no trace of that you actually did this. So you have to start all over again. So I think that the future, in some way, is going to include this kind of achievements. It's like sort of like a certificate. This,
like ownership.
but yeah, you did this. There's no one that can manipulate that you didn't. It was you who did this.
It's
you have the world record of this
achievement.
Yes. I think that's definitely going to be a thing.
A nice one. Any other opinions? Okay. So Web3, first of all, Daniel is right. It's asset digitalization. So Web2 games don't need to to go to Web3 with tokenomics in it. It's like paying tokens to users for using games. People will use games as they did before because they have fun. It's just fun for them. So you don't need to have money inside it. For example, in GTA, you just played it, you have a digital dollars there to buy houses, it is. You don't need a virtual currencies for that, right? So it's worth that time, it's worth nothing. It's worth just inside the game. It should be the same today. But the properties that you own, it should be on your wallet. But this wallet should be non-custodial. It should be your wallet that's provided by this game. So it's the game's responsibility, game studio responsibility. So once you're playing Dota 2, for example, you're receiving all the stuff, skins or something like that, right? But you're receiving it on your personal account. So, but they can ban your personal account, for example, for arguing with people or something like that. Once they will ban you, they will ban all your assets inside your account, right? But if they will provide you a wallet, they can just, for example, tell you, okay, we will give you access to get your wallet. You're getting this wallet and restore it on another account. And you have the same skins, the same achievements, the same scores, the same rating system, right? And no one can avoid it. So you can compete but from the different accounts with the same players, and no one can ban you. So you can be banned if you're a professional. No one can ban you because you're a human, you're a professional in your sphere, right? And everyone will understand that once you will start to play with them, right? So this is the case. And for example, you're playing StarCraft or something like that, you're achieving your own goals. And also these goals should be minted to your wallet. It's like a payment, really. It's so small amounts of dollars that should be spent by the gaming studio to mint it to your wallet. But they don't want to lose their mind, right? Because of that. And it's a very strange thing, you know? That's why. So what I want to ask you is to open a mystery boxes where you just signed up. Because now you can receive, you already received mystery boxes. You just need to open it. Once you will open it, you will receive another mystery box that is legendary. It's related to anyone who is listening to us at this moment. Everyone can do that. If you are thinking that it's not valuable entities or something like that, you just need to research our documentation. And don't research it. Just open our UI and you will understand everything. Because next week we will make an upgrade in our UI and UX, and you will see that what does it mean to stake your USDT with 100% for 2 weeks. And it's not like a Ponzi anonymous or pyramid schemes, really. I'm just waiting for a guy who will create pyramids that will go to the space, and after that it will go to the barrel, you know, because of the limited people on the earth. Oh yeah, I'm interested in how people try and how they're blurring in definitions. So for example, what's the pyramid for you? What's the Ponzi for you? What's the decentralization for you? It's the most important question. Anyone can answer. What's the decentralization for you?
Freedom.
No, I mean how it should work.
How it should work.
Yeah, I mean what's the decentralization?
Self-custody.
Yeah, I mean self-custody, it's your own. It's self-custody. It's not decentralized.
In fact, I own what I own, but transaction I do from the app is also trustless. So it's safe.
Yes, but it's so custody again. It's about the wallet. It's not about decentralization. Why the blockchain is decentralized?
And it's not influenced by third parties' interests.
Yeah, but no one can have write a simple answer to this. Decentralized is when you don't have a central party that can change everything. There is no such party that can stop a blockchain now. There is no such party that can pull and drag your own money like right now. Right? Decentralized party is when you all decide everything that will happen in the future of gaming. Not only me. Right? This is decentralization. It's the people. I mean, not one person. Not only one person. It's like all the people. So, you open mystery boxes? So that's it. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. If you have any questions, like even philosophical one, you can ask anything. Because I really like to research like Web3 projects and also like to provide true future for the Web3, and onboarding stuff, in solving real use cases, not just like feeding all the scammers who will like take all our money, right? So if you have any like questions, projects that I should research and or like, feel free to ask any questions. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Like a roadmap for this game. What is the further development in this? Like a roadmap.
Yeah, sure. So for 1 year, we developed without any funding. We didn't make a fundraise, and here we will provide a totally valuable product that feels ready to go to the market, right? Because today, it's 95% decentralized. In December, it will be 100% decentralized because we will move NFT staking onto smart contracts. Today, we already developed the DRS system. It's an influence system that's currently working on our game. So any influencer can go to us. I'm here face to face. And also, I'm relying to you that we are developing the most honest staking and GameFi infrastructure that Web3 has seen. And also, like, I'm responsible for that all, right? So we are providing this product to the people. And that's why people will use it. And influencers will trust it. Because influencers will receive their payments for inviting other people. Because it's decentralized. Because we are telling that it's 100% decentralized. It means no one will touch your product. Because user who is paying for the service is paying you that you invited him, and everything already included into the smart contract. Yes, and in our roadmap we just released a mobile app with PWA. We already have a partnership with Street. It is a seamless integration. So on today we have anyone on the street can join our game without ever thinking about the crypto and knowing without any knowledge of crypto or what is the best, because they just can join, enjoy, and playing. That's it. Next step is 100% decentralization and also a lot of engagement stuff to the people. And go-to-market strategies for sure, smart contract service and marketing programs as well, because we are here to onboard all the people. Yeah? Yeah, so it's me. You can find me here on Telegram. You can scan all the socials. Enjoy.
Thank you.